It's been nearly a month since you've seen your boyfriend of 3 years, Light Yagami. Nearly a month ago, he had told you to keep your distance and wait until he was done with Misa for the two of you to be around each other again. Keeping your relationship with Light a secret is hard enough on you, but watching him have a fake relationship with Misa is an entirely different story. The first few days were the hardest as you and Light did everything together since you were friends back in high school before he had asked you to be his girlfriend. You kept yourself occupied with spending time with your family and other friends, trying to keep your mind off of Light so that you didn't make the mistake of contacting him and Misa finding out before killing you. Finally, about 30 minutes ago, while you were studying for a big test that's coming up in just over a week, you had received a text from Light telling you that you could come over and stay the night. After you had gotten the text from Light, you were so excited. So excited to the point where you completely abandoned your studying to get to Light's house as fast as possible. Luckily for you, he doesn't live too far from your apartment. After changing, you made your way out of your apartment, locking the door behind you before speed walking down the street to Light's house, getting there in about 5 minutes. You now stand at the door anxiously waiting for Light to answer the door after you had rang the doorbell. A few minutes pass before the door finally opens, revealing Light. Wayen, he starts to greet you, only to get cut off when you embrace him in a tight hug, causing him to stumble back slightly before he wraps his arms around your waist, hugging you back. I've missed you, you mumble to him as you pull back, planting a kiss to his cheek before taking his hand in yours before starting your way upstairs to his room. With how long you've known Light, you know where his bedroom is, as well as everything else in the house. The two of you enter the bedroom and Light shuts and locks the door before the two of you lie on his bed. You get under the blankets and snuggle up against his chest, cuddling and feeling full again as he holds you in his arms. It's been a long week, Light mumbles, his arms wrapping tightly around your frame. I know, you say as you snuggle your face into his chest, causing him to smile down at you as he places a kiss to the top of your head before tilting your head up towards him, connecting his lips with yours, giving you a soft yet passionate kiss. As he kisses you, you know that this is his way of telling you how much he's missed you while the two of you have been apart because of him dating Misa. You hum against his lips as Light's tongue brushes over your bottom lip, practically asking for permission to slip his tongue inside. You, of course, allow him to, opening your mouth slightly. After making out with Light like that for a few minutes, you let go of his lips, staring into his eyes for a second as you try to catch your breath. As you stare into his eyes, you can tell he's missed you, just like you had missed him. Come here, Light whispers while pulling you up and over him so that you're straddling his waist, your hands cupping his cheeks as your lips meet his again. Light eventually pulls away from your mouth and begins to trail kisses down your neck. You squeak as he sits up so that you're sitting on his lap as he peppers kisses on your skin, making you moan gently. That feel good, love? He asks gently against your neck as he lets his tongue lick over your skin before he places his lips onto your neck again, gently sucking on your skin, most likely leaving a small bruise on your skin. Mm-hmm. You hum as your fingers move to tangle in his hair, lightly tugging on the roots. Light, you moan again as he nips at your neck. At the sound of his name coming from your mouth, Light looks up at you with such lust in his eyes that you're sure that you're far too deep in love with him. Light smirks evilly as his fingertips trace along your thighs, sliding your skirt up before he roughly squeezes your upper thigh, which causes your breath to hitch. You have no idea how much I've missed you, Ian, Light mutters lowly, which causes your heart to flutter and your stomach do flips. I can imagine. You smile as you cup his cheeks in your hands and press your lips against his in a passionate kiss. As you kiss, Light's hands move up from your thighs to the hem of your shirt. He tugs at your shirt, silently telling you that he wants to take your shirt off. You break away from the kiss for a second so that he can lift your shirt above your head. Once your shirt is off, you pull him into you again, trailing kisses up and down his neck as his hands move to the clasp of your bra. You can feel the clasp unclasp before Light tenses up underneath you. You lean back and try to meet Light's gaze, but he's staring, more Light glaring, at something behind you. Light, you question, what is it? He doesn't turn to you or reply to your question. He just continues to glare at whatever it is behind you. That's when you feel it. The feeling of someone watching you. You slowly turn your gaze to look at what Light's staring at. When you do, you almost jump out of your skin at the sight of Ryuk staring back at you and Light, who's still glaring at him, of course. You quickly grab your shirt to cover up your chest. As you do this, the mood change is rapid and very obvious. Are you kidding me? Light almost shouts, and Ryuk laughs loudly in reply to his reaction. Sorry, I didn't want to kill the mood, Ryuk says, obviously lying, because you both know that Ryuk was watching the entire scene unfold before him. You quickly get off of Light's lap, throwing your shirt over your head as you sit down next to him on the bed, the uncomfortable tension making things feel awkward, at least for you. Ryuk, of course, doesn't seem to care, while Light, you could tell, is annoyed that he had ruined the moment between the two of you. Thanks for killing the mood, Ryuk, Light mumbles, pressing his back against the headboard, pulling you back, causing you to snuggle up against his chest. You guys can continue, just pretend I'm not here, Ryuk chuckles. Oh, you'd like that, you pervert.